Hi everyone, Teacher Gela here. Welcome to Everyday Funday podcast. It's second week of December and we are still talking about holiday. So how is your holiday time going? Are you doing many Christmas time holiday activities at home? I normally don't share activities that require a lot of setups or preparation because that can be too much. But the activities that I'm going to share today will require a little bit of a prep. But these are designed for a family day or family night. So if you were thinking of having some good family time together for holiday, you will get some ideas from today's episode. And it's not a lot of preparation, so don't worry too much. Okay, let's look at the game number one. So I have two different games. Both are about Christmas trees. Okay, so the first one is called, I named it, Put the Lights on Christmas Tree. This is a game. So for this game, you will need to make a big tree, but it's easy. Out of paper. You need a green construction paper. If you can find a big size construction paper, that will be good. Because, when tree is bigger, it can bring more fun for children. So you can make a big Christmas tree out of green construction paper. So draw tree shape, cut it out, and you're gonna tape that on a wall. Tape it on a wall, and next you have to prepare some Christmas lights, also out of paper. You can use different colors of construction papers for that as well. So draw the Christmas lights, cut them out, and if you are using regular construction paper, you will need to put a tape on one side because that should go on the Christmas tree. So if you're using the regular construction paper, make sure that you have tape on one side. Another idea for Christmas light is this. You can use post-it. Post-it. You can draw Christmas lights on a post-it and then cut it out and save you have to save the sticky part. Yeah, so just use the post-it. It will be much more easier, right? I would say at least prepare 10 to 12 Christmas lights. But if you have many family member, you can make many Christmas lights. But at least like 10 to 12 Christmas lights. Okay, so if you prepare the Christmas light, put them on a small plate or basket, something, and then you have to choose a starting point. You need some space to walk to the Christmas tree. So look around and find a good starting point and make a starting point there. And then leave the Christmas lights on the starting point. And then you have to explain how to play this game to your child, right? So, uh, the player is gonna start on the starting point, and she or he is gonna put a blindfold on, and then the rest of the family member is gonna sing. So it goes like this. I made it up. So it goes like this. Oh Christmas tree, you're so beautiful with lights. When this singing finishes, the player, oh, while you guys are singing, the player needs to dance, just dancing on the spot. When the song ends, the player is gonna walk to the direction that she or he believes the tree is. So still wearing the blindfold. walk to the Christmas tree and uh, put the light on the Christmas tree. When this is done, the rest family members can say, okay, now you can take off your blindfold. So take off the blindfold and uh, you can check where the Christmas light is placed. And then the next player can go in the same way until all the Christmas light is up on the tree or on the wall. So this is about, decorating a Christmas tree uh, with the family through a game, through a fun game. If your child love this game, you can take up the Christmas lights off and then do it again. The For the Christmas tree, I there's a different idea too. If you can find a big wall to tip your Christmas tree, you can use window as well. If you have a big window, uh, you can use, yeah, you need a window marker for this. Window marker, or you can also use the tape, masking tape. With the masking tape, you can make the Christmas tree shape on the window. Or if you are using the marker, you can draw the Christmas tree with the window marker. That will still work as well. So that is the game number one. And game number two, it's also decorating Christmas tree. But this is about art. So this is like a family art project. For this one, you will need a white paper. This can be, just regular letter size paper, or if you have a bigger paper, you can use bigger paper as well. So on one white paper, draw a Christmas tree or triangle. You can do triangle as well. Draw a Christmas tree, and then you are gonna cut that tree into multiple pieces. You can make a puzzle shape. So this is like a puzzle. So you can make the puzzle shape, or you can just cut them into different pieces. The shape does not really matter much. Uh, so prepare the puzzle pieces, and you're gonna share them with the family member. So each member gets a piece or two or three puzzles, and then each member will color and decorate their puzzle pieces. You can use any art material. If you want to use crayon, you can use crayon, but crayons are very, very light. So I would recommend using markers or paint, but paint can be messy. So probably marker would be a best choice. Use the marker or whatever art material that you want to use. So each member decorate their own pieces. When everyone is done, bring the puzzle pieces together and make the Christmas tree. Put the Christmas tree together. And then you will see a unique Christmas tree, right? Because each member would decorate it with different colors, with different pattern, different shapes, right? So it will be your unique Christmas tree. If it's hard to see the Christmas tree shape, you can cut out the background part. It will make the Christmas tree pop. Okay, so yeah, this is the second game. So, what can we get from these games? It's definitely for family bonding time, quality time, and like the second game, it can make everyone to work on their creativity and cooperation. So, yes, I designed these two games to develop children's growth mindset, of course. Before I finish this episode, I have a few tips. Few tips. The first tip is you can add some carols or Christmas music for the background. Was it too easy? So if you add Christmas music, it will be more fun, right? And there is a book that I can recommend for these activities or these games. This book is called A Wish to Be a Christmas Tree. So yes, this book is about a Christmas tree. But the one sad thing is this is not really suitable for toddlers. So if you are doing these with toddlers, I wouldn't recommend to read this book because this book is really advanced book. This would be good for at least preschooler and over. If I tell you a quick story about this book, so there was a Christmas tree. It was a Christmas tree farm. So there were many Christmas trees waiting for to be picked up by humans. And there was one big Christmas tree. This one was very tall and old. He has been seeing his friends, his family, his cousins being picked up by humans, but he was never picked up. So he's very sad about it. And one day he shared his story to a squirrel, I think. It was a squirrel. He says, I am a Christmas tree. I want to be a beautiful Christmas tree that can make someone someone's day so special. But nobody picks me, nobody likes me. And this is sad. And the squirrel said, no, you are so loved by all the animals living in this neighborhood. But the tree is still sad. And one night he just falls asleep. And that night the squirrel uh call all the other animals in the neighborhood and then tells a story about the Christmas tree and ask the animals to bring their mm, pretty item to decorate the Christmas tree. So for the night, the animals decorate the Christmas tree with the berries, icicles, branches, pine cones, stuff like that, and make that Christmas tree beautiful. The next day, the Christmas tree wakes up and, he realized that, yeah, I don't need to be a Christmas tree. I can be a good friend to all the other animals, and this is still nice. So the lesson from this book is uh like being mindful about the present moment and self-esteem, self-love, and ultimately growth mindset. I wanted to introduce this book because I really, really love the story and it gives great lessons, right? If you have a young preschooler, but if you still like this book and introduce this book to your child, try this way. You can divide the book in a few different sections. So let's say today you can read first 3, 4 pages of the book to your child, and tomorrow you can read the next part. And the day after tomorrow you can read the last part. So this way the story is not too long. Your child doesn't need to be sitting for too long. You can try this way, or another way is you can just retell the story to your child, just like I did to you now, and just show the pictures on the book. But I recommend to read the last 2 pages. because on the last two pages there are beautiful messages. Well, the wording is not so easy, but children can definitely understand it, especially with repetition. They can understand. So I would strongly recommend to read the last two pages of the book for sure. Yep. So those are the two games that I am introducing to you today for your family day or family night. If you have a time in the evening or if you have a time on weekend, I recommend try one of this game or two of these games. All right. If you have any questions about these games, you can email me at info@everydayfunday.ca or just check the Everyday Funday website. You will see a place to email me. All right. Okay. So thank you for listening, and I'm gonna see you next week again. Bye.